Pastor George, excuse the quick morning 80s do. I got to take AJ to the doctor. But he's okay. Prayers are always appreciated, but he has a nasty cough. And Marie's, one of those overprotective moms with one kid. And he's the first kid. And, you got to take the kid to the doctor for everything. But I can do that. And I will do that. And I love you, honey, for that. Because, the dads are like 40% right. Moms are like 99.1% right. Anyway, to the question of what is a Christian, I would say that anyone who professes Jesus Christ is a Christian. And anyone that understands that Jesus is God is a Christian. And that Jesus died on the cross to save the world, that anyone who shall believe in him and profess his name and put Jesus on the throne of their life is saved. That's it, is Christian. Now, if your Christianity starts to look like an exclusive country club where membership is difficult, and you need the majority vote of the brethren in order to get in, something like that, then I think your Christianity is suspect. That's a problem. When the Holy Spirit convicts us of our sin, it also provides, at least in my case, and every other Christian that I've ever encountered in real life, and people who I feel comfortable with in the brethren here online, love is the name of the game, if you will. Love is all, and love is the greatest commandment. And so if you do things in particular to embarrass people here online, if a part of your ministry is actually to actively hurt people, then I think your Christianity is suspect as well. I leave judgment to God. And the reason for that primarily is when Jesus says that, take the plank out of your own eye. I have plenty of planks in my eye. The purpose of my channel here, when I am viewed as attacking people, I'm not meaning to attack people. I'm meaning to defend people. And that's one of the issues that's happening here. And I'm going on to the side right now, so I apologize, but this is quick. But this is some advice for my brothers and sisters here, that when we are attacked and defend ourselves, we feed the monster. It is in the defense of ourselves that the monster uses that material against you to justify their attacking in the first place. It's difficult, and I have a lot of problem, and I've been praying about it a lot. There were just a few recent videos directed toward me that I have not responded to, and I hope that you'll do the same. What is a Christian, Pastor George? You profess Jesus Christ online here, and I'm going to love you. I'm going to move on, because if you profess Jesus Christ and you may not even have it right, at least in my view, the Holy Spirit's working with you, the Holy Spirit's working with me. I could be the one with the wrong view. And God, who began a good work in us, is not necessarily done. The Holy Spirit comes upon us, and it's not finished. When Jesus died on the cross, it was finished. And Jesus is the throne of my life. I pray Jesus is the throne of your life. And God will complete that work in all of us when that is the case. And if I think something's wrong or whatever, if I think your view on something's wrong, or my view is right, I go back to Romans 14. And if you're using Romans 14 to justify things that people shouldn't do, for instance, alcohol drinking or something, then you need to read it again. Romans 14 was a great lesson for me last year. It's a great lesson for a lot of people who profess their Christianity here online. But if your Christianity looks like a country club, my friend, then you're probably in the wrong spot. You see, narrow is the way, and I understand that. That's what people are going to say to me probably in answer to this. I did a quick search on the internet, and it does say that about 2 billion people in the world profess Christianity out of 6 billion. I'm sorry, but a third, 33%, is narrow. That's just the reality. So Christianity is easy. The yoke is easy, the burden is light. It's in the name of the individual who professes that people aren't Christian enough. And I submit that when you are attacking people and making the burden heavy and difficult, that you need to check yourself. My Christianity is no country club. Jesus Christ began his ministry with the lowest of the low, the men who were fishing, who already had their own profession, who the rabbis of the day had already bypassed, who considered them not good enough to study under the rabbi. And these fishermen, these lowly fishermen, had the honor of studying under the rabbi of all rabbis. And I pray that we'll all be able to do that, and we all can. That's the amazing thing about what Jesus did, that the door is open to everybody, no matter where you are, no matter where you're at. And if you don't know Jesus, you should. And if you'd like to know the hope that I have in Jesus and the hope that other people here have on Jesus, please feel free to private message or post a message on down there, and I'll do my best to respond. God bless you. God bless the YouTube community. Unity is the name of the game here, and that's what we've called out for 2010. And anyone who's not on board with that is working for somebody else. God bless you all. God bless the YouTube Christian community, and have a great rest of the week.